Hey there, Nina. Guess what, Nina? The other day I was doing some sort of reading and I was trying to connect to somebody who's died, and I thought the best way and say, tell me what you need me to hear, as well as asking, is this yes or is this no? Did this person take this or did this person do this or whatever? I got these back out. I got the ones out where I wrote on them, right? And so I'd say like, Mum, show me what you want me to hear. What do I need to know? So what do I need to know? And then because I wrote these ones out, they're like messages that I wrote out. They're not where, like, if I say, tell me what you want me to know, and I see that, I can interpret that as that's her, that's me, confusing. Anyway, then I'd say, what do you want me to know? Someone from your past might come back. Now, I actually got that when I was doing the practice session and asking the same thing. What do you want me to know right now? Why am I dreaming about you all the time? So I thought this would be a really good thing to incorporate into the readings, especially if somebody's got connection with somebody to the other side. Like if somebody's dreaming about their grandmother or their sister or whoever, somebody that died, and say, okay, somebody that might know somebody called Sarah. What is Sarah trying to tell whoever? And then I go, I think your career success is near. But yeah, like I was saying, what does my mum want to tell me? Somebody from my past is coming, my wishes will be fulfilled. This is basically what I was getting. So I'm getting the same thing. I don't know if you can see, but there's men up on the roof. So I've just moved all the tables to get out of the sun. So hopefully the sun, those things are going to flip the other way or something, so I'm not going to get sun on the back of my head. Anyway, I'm just setting something up here while we're waiting for some donations. You heard back from another apartment that you've applied to. I also got denied for the one because of my bad credit. Tomorrow, I have an appointment tomorrow for my appeal. This is for another apartment. Okay, let's see. What does Nina need to know about this apartment? How will things go for Nina? And if yes or no comes out, or maybe, will Nina get this other apartment? Will things go well? How will things go through for her? Okay, let's see. Think before you speak. You might be wrong about something. Oh, the answer is no, Nina. Saying no. It could work out. Some of them coming back wishes being. Now I haven't really shuffled too well there, but we do have the answer being no. But we didn't ask too specific about everything about. There's too much, will the appeal go well? Will you get this? Will you get that? We're asking too many questions. Let's see again. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. What does Nina need to know about? Oh, well, I said, would you be getting the apartment? You're not going to get the apartment like that, are you? So let's see. Will things go well for Nina with this appeal so that she can get approved for an apartment? How will things go for her? What does she need to know about doing this? Okay, that's better. Change of career is coming, so change of direction with what you're doing. You might win, so that's a good sign. And you need to believe in yourself and believe in what you've got to say. Bottom of the deck, you had time to rest because you're going to be busy. Try not to worry about this situation. And it's finally about to happen. It's finally about to come true. So a better shuffle, more focus, and we get better answers there. Alrighty, let me get the pen and paper out. So far we haven't got any donations. I do think caller, hey there caller, welcome back. So we're just waiting at the moment for someone to pay. Nina, I might do the star signs to get things cracking. I'm just trying to work out these leads I've got here. Alright. There we go. Just get that ready. Put that all in there. Okay. All right, so let's do some star signs while we're waiting. I was hoping that I'd get inundated with people coming on, because I wasn't on since last week. But the times have changed, I believe. Times have changed for you guys, and so it's, yeah, I've seen the picture of this new guy. Every time I go somewhere, if I see an Indian, especially one wearing a turban, I'm tempted to get my camera out and take a picture and send it to you. And I think, oh my God, if that guy sees me doing that, he'll think maybe I'm interested. So I don't do it. Anyway, let's do star signs, shall we? While we're waiting. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 3 people watching at the moment. That would be you, Nina, Caller, if she's still here, and maybe somebody else, whoever's in the background. Anyway, let's have a look. We're going to put these into 3 piles and work through the different star signs. I'm going to write them down as we go. I don't need to write them down. I've got them over there. All right. So whatever star sign you are, keep watching. And if I get a payment, we'll stop what we're doing. Do you do karma questions like, if I was, what is someone karma for how they treated me? Oh, so you want to know, somebody treated you badly, so you want to know what's going to come at them, what's going to happen to them in regards to karma. Now, I'll tell you a quick story. There was a karma moment that happened, but it took about 10 years for it to actually happen. Okay? A particular person had done something, repeatedly done something, and I thought one day karma's going to hit this person, and I thought the karma would be the same as what that person did. The karma would be the same karma back to them, but it wasn't. But what it was when I found out this particular thing, I just sat there and I laughed at first, and then I thought, wow, that's a really good karma. That's a really good, for me, like, to find out that they got served their karma. But yeah, if you spend your life waiting for someone to get this karma, it might never rock around, or you might not know, like, you know, you might not know what their karma is. You know, they could be going through a health-related matter. But yeah, Jada, what I could do is, you could tell me the name of somebody, John, okay? We'll use the name John. You want to know, will John get karma? And what will it look like? Like, how will he get karma? And what I might see is a financial problem that might hit him, or I might see a health-related issue going on, or I might see a business plan or something, things going in a different direction. So I basically would look and see what's coming towards John in regards to what he did. You know, we could have a look. Yeah. There's 3 people. You want to have a look at what the karma. Can I ask someone already received karma? Oh, so you want to know if they already got the karma. Well, that would basically be a yes and a no. So we could use these to have a look and say, what's the message around this particular person? Did this person Jada's thinking about, has karma been served to this particular person Jada's been thinking about? We'll just do a quick demo. So we do have yes, no, and maybe in here. There's 2 yeses, 2 nos, and 2 maybes. and there are other things that looks like this could be negative or whatever, but has this person, Jade is thinking about, has the person received karma for their wrongdoing? All right, making decisions, big changes have happened. It seems untrue, so it seems unlikely at this time. And bottom of the deck, you will be happy. And it looks like a yes is at the bottom of the deck. So whoever you're thinking about, and also cutting off what doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore. So maybe the person who did wrong to you, their karma was that something they wanted or somebody they were with or whatever, they've cut them out. You know, anyway, that was just a quick sort of a quick look. It wasn't really sort of detailed or nothing like that. All right, so while we're waiting for payments, let's get back to it. Let's do our star signs and we'll see how we go. So if you are watching and you know that what your sun, moon and rising is, please just stick around and hopefully we'll get back to these readings. I'm assuming that people are going to start paying very soon for their readings, because there's some people that haven't seen me for a while that usually come around once a week or once a fortnight, so we'll see how we're going. All right, we're going to start with Capricorn and work our way through. So Capricorn, think about a yes or no question or a situation. You're going to donate, Jada. As soon as I seen it come up, actually I need that other phone out, don't I? Where is it? Oh, I need the phone with the PayPal. My apologies about yesterday. I was here, I was ready to get online and nothing was working. The internet thing, I'm wondering what that is that Crystal sent me over here. I know that one. Crystal, if you're watching, you'll have to let me know what that is, what you sent me, that screenshot thing on this other phone. I'm not sure what that's about. All right, PayPal open. Okay, the last PayPal I got was for yesterday, even though I had to wait until the network came back up. That was for a reading. All right, so we're going to start with Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising and work our way through the star signs. So here we go. We got the Five of Cups, negative and sad kind of energy. We got the Strength card, nice and positive energy. And we have the Six of Wands and victory. I'd say with these two that you're going to overcome something, Capricorn. Very nice energy here, very positive energy here. If you wanted a yes or a no, this would be yes, and this would be probably a no or a hesitation or something. But it looks like any sadness and things, you're going to get stronger and stronger and you're going to be victorious and overcome the situation. Okay, Jade has made the payment, so we'll have to put this away. I should have bought 2 lots of tarot, that way I can do the tarot for the star signs. All right, so Jada, you've paid for a detailed reading. Jada, detailed. Jada, okay, so what do you want me to look at? Do you want to give me the names? Are we looking at the karma about these people? What are we doing? Just going to drink some water. Just waiting for Jada's question at the moment. I'll see if she's put it on here actually. I don't think she has. No. Okay, it's just got the payment. That's it. What is Ty, the Gemini, Khalil, the Aquarius, Kiara, the Aquarius? So 2 Aquarius people, karma for what they did to you. You know, Jada, I'm sure that out there must be some good Aquarius people, but I have a pet hate for a particular Aquarius person. But you're mentioning 2 Aquarius. Must be something about the Aquarius star sign. Sorry to all of the really lovely Aquarius people out there. Yes, the bucket, Nina. The maggot. Can you put a picture of a maggot? The maggot. Okay, so let's write those 3 names down. So we got Ty, who is Gem. We got 2 Aquas. Blech. 2 Aquas. Khalil and Kiara. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shuffle up and I'm going to put the pile into 3. The first pile will be Ty, the second one will be Khalil, and the third one will be Kiara. So I'm going to set the clock for a detailed read. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, look what I did yesterday. See that? I burnt myself. I was doing some chips and I had the metal thing sitting right next to the hot oil. And when I picked it up to get the chips out of it, I rested my arm on it and I was just like, ah. So all night I was applying, I put Manuka honey on it. I put aloe vera juice on it. And today I can touch it and that doesn't hurt. So good on the, I don't know if it was the Manuka honey or the aloe juice that helped the most, but it was killing me last night. All right, here we go. We'll do it with the tarots first, I think. Show me. Jada would like to know. Show me, I'm going to put 3 piles, 1 for Ty, 1 for Khalil, and 1 for Kiara. Isn't it funny how a person's name or their star sign, if they've done something hideous to you, or they're just a hideous human being, it can turn you off that particular name or that star sign for quite a long time. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be turned off it, but at the moment it's been 4 years that I'm turned off it, 3 years, so we'll see. All right, Ty, Khalil and Kiara. Ty, Khalil, Kiara. All right, Ty first. Show me, is there karma? What is it for Ty? All right. He's actually, I'm assuming Ty is a male. He's actually got positive cards at the moment. So I'm wondering if the karma, because I haven't done a reading like this before, I'm wondering the karma is going to affect his love life and his friendships and his family. Okay, so this is somebody that's supposed to be promising for a future, something strong, something solid, something dedicated. He's also got the strength here and possible Leo energy interference in here. Now this card possibly means third party. It normally, in a good sense, means 3 people working together on a project, but I'm wondering whether the love he has, the commitment he has to somebody, that he feels very strong towards this person, there's somebody else going to come into the background of this. That's the only way I could see a karma kind of thing happening here, where somebody takes this strength thing and puts it 3 ways. So we'll look more at him with the poker deck in a minute. Let's see, Khalil. What is karma going to affect for Khalil for what they have done to Jada? What karma will Khalil face for what Khalil did to Jada? Now, I'm not sure about Khalil, whether that's male or female. Whoa, okay. I don't know which one did the worst thing to you or whether they're equally horrible people. So Khalil is a male. Khalil wants a new start, wants a new beginning. They're headed for disaster. And it's something to do with a sharp, bitchy woman. Sorry for using that word. I feel like for Khalil, this could be some sort of new project. Maybe Khalil was getting a new job or traveling or something like that. It just looks like it's just not going to work. It's going to fail, and something's going to take way too long for this person. So this person looks like financially there may be something goes on with them. This other one, Ty, looks like it's affecting something romantically with them. Let's just see what we get for Kiara before we do the poker deck. With Kiara, she is being lied to. This is somebody where they're promising her to go on a journey, a new start, whatever. It's upside down. So this person is pissed off. They're lying. This person's not being true with what they're telling her. She's got something to do with wishes that she was hoping and wanting for something, wishes coming true, really good card, but she's stuck here holding on to the past and wishing she did something differently, wishing she had something else. Now, I don't like to put bad karma out on people. I'm trying to see if they face karma, which area of their life it's going to affect. And I just feel for her, this is something to do with where she wanted to go, what she wanted to do. It's just not going to come through for her. She is going to have some nice things in her life, some wishes coming true here, but she's focused on the past and what she lost. So she may have some sort of thing that she lost. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be something that she's waiting and waiting for this person and wishing that they come back, or wishing that she gets this job back or this opportunity back. So there's some kind of lost opportunity for her. For the other one, I feel like it may have been some kind of financial thing. Anyway, let's have a look what else we get. Actually, we'll do messages. We'll break these into three. Show me the messages around these three people. They have done something wrong. She's not a truthful person herself, so that's her karma. Okay, show me Ty, Khalil, and Kiara again. We're going to put three piles again. Now we're going to do yes and no on each of them. Will they get karma? Will they get karma? Will they get karma? If we don't get a yes and a no, show me what's going to be affected for them. And even if they're positive cards, it's probably showing me that's what's going to affect them. Okay, so Ty first. Ty has done something to Jada. Jada would like to know, what is the effect? Will Ty be getting karma? Okay, here we go. Cutting off what doesn't serve a purpose anymore. So that's probably a message to you, just cut this person out, forget about this person. It doesn't serve a purpose in your life. But I feel like that might be somebody cutting him out. Also, something will seem very suspicious right now, so he may be accused of something. He may find out that something's not the way he thought. And also we have reaching for the top. The karma is going to affect his journey. Now, when I first looked at it, I said there may be somebody else that steps in. So what I'm looking at there, I'm wondering whether Ty is working in a particular job. He's trying to get to the top of his game, and somebody else will get chosen over him for now. I don't think karma is going to be something that's detrimental for the rest of this person's life. I do feel that it's going to affect a certain area for a certain duration. And good, he's the sneaky person, so that's what's coming in. So that's probably the best way to read it. Even if they're positive cards, it's probably that's what's going to be affected. Khalil. Let me see Khalil, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do the poker deck, and we're going to do your name twice to see what's coming for you in a positive way. You know, what to focus on, what you need to know. Not any more focus on these three horrible people, whatever they did. Show me Khalil. Karma? What's the karma for Khalil? What's it going to affect? Emotions. Now, if you remember in the other deck, we had the Knight of Cups. It's all about emotions and love. So there's an emotional time coming for Khalil. Needs to just say no. So there's something about no going on there. And are you sure? So this person's going to be affected emotionally and confused about possibly somebody else's behavior, something like that. And lastly, Kiara. Kiara, another Aquarius, lovely Aquarius. If you are an Aquarius and you're watching and you're a good person, please let me know. If you haven't done something horrendous to somebody else, please let me know. If you're a faithful, loving, good companion to your husband or your wife and you're Aquarius, please let me know. All right, here we go. Kiara. What's going to affect Kiara as far as karma goes? New connections and friends. Now, we're looking at the karma of what that's going to affect. So the connections that this Kiara makes, it's going to be affected because of the karma. Being patient, their pace is not your pace. So this basically means that Kiara is wanting something and it's just not going to happen the way she wants it. It's just going to be at a different pace to her. And also, she's going to need a change of career. So what she's done may affect her career path and what she needs to do. Now, in the tarots, she had the same kind of thing, something affecting her financially or her, being sneaky or something. All right, so let's just now, messages for Jada. What's Jada need to see for herself now? What's coming towards Jada in a positive light now? Because you deserve good karma now. Because I always wonder, when we get hit with something bad, are we getting karma for something? Is it that our karma? And then that person displays something horrendous to our life. So then they get karma. So it's all sort of a big mix mash. Anyway, because you did a detailed reading, we'll do the 555 for you. Okay, right now you're in a bit of a cesspool of sadness, depression, anger, arguments, jealousy, third parties, people not committed. One of them may want to try and apologize, may try and want to make amends with you. I feel with all those black cards, you're basically telling them where to go. No thank you. You're going to step over the whole third party thing or these three individuals, and you're going to have success, happiness and contentment. You've got long-term commitment here, you've got invitations, you've got money, payouts, all of these sorts of things. This is really, really good for business, and it's really, really good with love as well, because you've got a soulmate connection here coming into the picture, and you've got stability and security sitting right there. So you've got really nice stuff there, Jada. And lastly, we've got new responsibilities. I feel like this is somebody taking care of you and themselves and responsibility in a good way. This is really nice energy. This is being with people and feeling very secure that you're protected by somebody else. Don't get caught in if somebody's saying, oh, did you hear about Kiara? She's nothing but a blah, blah, blah. Say, oh, no, I didn't hear about that, but I don't want to talk about it. Don't get involved in gossip, malice, all of that. You know what you need to do? You need to say, Spirit energies, I wish these three individuals well. I wish them all the best in the world. Wish for them to move on in their journey, and I don't want to think about them anymore. Your final card is you going on a new path, joining with people that are like-minded like you, and people that are on the same journey as you, and happiness. Anyway, Kiara, that's what we get for you today. Sorry, Jada, Kiara might be watching. Well, there you go. All right, we'll just quickly do energy. So 2 questions for you. Chris, welcome back. I couldn't get online yesterday. I was here, I was ready to go, and I had no network because I'm Optus. I had to use the club internet to do a private reading, and that went well. So but I couldn't use it to get on live. Didn't work. All right, Jada, just to finish off for you, just think about 2 sort of questions what you've got. Oh, don't cry, Jada. It's horrible when people that you trust or you love or whatever, and they disappoint you or they betray you or whatever. It's really hard. You know, and especially if you're a good person, which I believe you are, you know, when you're a really good person and you haven't done harmful things and you're always caring about other people, and then people tread on you like you're a piece of garbage, it's really hard. All right, so your 2 questions, if you wanted a yes or a no, you've got a no, yes, yes, and then you've got a maybe, maybe, maybe. So your second question is just sitting in the maybe field. One of these individuals, maybe more, may be coming forward with an apology in the future. They may say, look, I'm really sorry that this happened. I didn't mean anything by it or whatever. So you may get an apology. I feel you need to walk forward and protect yourself and find other people that stand by your side and protect you as well. And things will become clearer. You will start to think clearly. There are secrets still to come out yet. There are some other things that are going to come out. You do have a wish coming true, so focus on a positive wish for yourself. Don't be wishing for them to get bad karma. They will get, justice will be served. So just wish for positive things for yourself and learn from the past. Learn from the past with what's happened here. Okay. Oh, you're posting your question on there. Yeah, that was questions just in your mind. Did you do 2 questions? Anyway, Jada, let me just check. I think somebody else paid. All right, we've got a couple of payments here. Okay, so the name being used on my channel for that payment is what? Athena Hira. Athena, can I use your first name that is on here? Is this your first name on here, or is your first name Athena? I'm just going to write down who's paid here. That one's done. That's a detailed reading. And then we have Jita. Jita, that is a detailed reading as well. All right, so yeah, Athena, I can see a payment here. Sophie, yeah, so I can use your name, Sophie, that's fine. I just wanted to not say the name just in case. I do have people, clients that come to the channel and they don't like me using their name on here. All right, so your question, Sophie, is what are my Cancer, G, what's G's next actions towards me? Detailed reading on this. All right, here we go. Now, guys, it is 10 past 11, just before I start this. It's 10 past 11. Yesterday when I was here and I had no internet, you would not believe it. No one came in here to have their lunch yesterday when I couldn't be online. So what we're going to do, we're going to play it by ear. As soon as I see anybody come in here, Nina and Chris, can you please let everybody know if they are paying? The closer we get to lunchtime, if they want to make a payment and they're quite happy for me to send me an email and I'll do it later, to go ahead. But I am letting everybody know that if they come in here for their lunch, I do have to just pack up and leave because they can hear me. It's not fun. And they get very loud and they all sit over there and they talk, which is their prerogative, you know, this is their club, they do work here. But I couldn't believe it. I had the room to myself, the temperature was fine in here, I had the room to myself, nobody even came in basically for lunch or anything. And I could have been online till the whole time I was here and the internet didn't work. You know, the phone didn't work, the internet didn't work, and the free internet here at the club is too slow, like it doesn't work when I stream. Anyway, oh, my watch is on 111, that's good energy. I had a really weird dream last night. And Crystal, you sent me something just before I move forward. Crystal, you sent me something, a screenshot on here. I don't know when you sent it, and I don't know what it's about. Oh, it was on Friday. You sent me that other one that I asked you for. And then you sent me something that starts with J. I don't know why that was sent. I'm assuming that maybe that person said something or whatever. So just let me know what that was all about. And also I seen that you wrote something about another dream. I had a funky dream myself, which pretty weird. All right, so what we're doing is Sophie, and Sophie wants to know G the Cancerian, actions towards you. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. That's probably the 5th sneeze today. This is detailed. I'm just trying to think just then, was it detailed or not? All right. Sophie wants to know, G, the Cancerian. Crystal's made a payment as well. I think there was another payment before hers, but anyway, we'll have a look. What's G, the Cancerian's actions towards Sophie? What's the next moves? What's going to happen between them? G, the Cancerian. What is G's next moves towards Sophie? And we have a shock card floating around upside down. The Joker is like where you go, oh my God. So we'll just put that back in there and we'll start. Because obviously you're meant to have that one with it being flipped like that. Okay, Sophie, good luck. This is looking a bit dodgy, actually. The initial stages of this connection to this G, the Cancerian, we have some kind of shock about a breakup here. So this is some kind of news coming in and you're like, what? What happened? This is where somebody's commitment has ended. Now it can be a job because we do have a king sitting here and then we got a 9 sitting here. So this is all about something coming to a close, something ending. Now this may be what's already happened for this G person or you, but this just looks like something that's been hard, something that just, the commitment's just not there, some sort of news coming in. Now this does mean something about a child or the little boy that needs to grow up kind of situation. This guy over here, I feel, is someone that creates pain wherever they go. So I don't know if this person caused trouble for this G person or this is something coming through about you. Okay? Next up, we've got this confusion about what is real, what's not real with this connection with this person. Is there somebody else involved here? Has G got a partner? Has G got an ex that's still hanging around? Have you? So this is a little bit of confusion about what this person wants or which way they're going to go. Once they clear the matter up, this is a friendship, a sexual desire, making plans with each other. Let's go to each other's house, let's hang out. This is nice energy. So I do feel that it's off to a rocky start between the two of you, either because you've got something going on or this person, G, has got something going on. There is a third party interference all the way through this reading. We've got 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. Now what it can be is either you or this G person has somebody in spirit that's watching this whole transaction going on. This person would have died in March or something to do with the 3rd, the 6th or the 9th. Also something to do with their bladder, their bowel, their kidneys, their liver, anything that's sort of in your stomach from your hips to your lungs, anything in there, including your hips. there's some sort of spirit energy coming through in this reading, Sophie, a male energy, but we do have the female card sitting over the other side. We got 3 4s here as well, so 4, 8 and 12 and April. So March, April, 3, 6, 9, 4, 8, 12 has got something to do with this connection to this person. Okay, there is some kind of third-party interference here, somebody that's wanting to hang around no matter what. So I don't know if they're hanging around on your side of it or G's side of it. But the intentions, once you get past whatever this drama is, the intentions are, let's talk the talk, let's move forward, let's learn about each other, let's move forward with each other. So it's rocky. It's very rocky between the two of you, but it does look like it will work through. And we got something that's coming to a dramatic close here. This is sitting underneath the deck. So this is all negative energy where it's literally like the sale of a house or the end of a marriage or something that needs to be finalized and finished, and it creates a lot of stress. For finally to have this love and affection. So I don't know if your person you're asking about, Sophie, has gone through some kind of mental drama, or you have been having high anxiety and stress, but it's looking like there's some kind of storm before you get the sunshine, that kind of thing. So let's have another look. Let's see what the tarots have to say about this person. Sophie would like to know about G, the Cancerian. What's going to transpire there? Now, the first card that flipped over just then is this sadness, this remorse, this guilty kind of feeling. So there's something there. It's not letting go. Now, it could be that there's somebody that passed away and they're trying to get through and give you a message, and they want you to listen to them and not look at this. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes when I'm reading, if they see me open up that door. All right, show me. Sophie would like to know the intentions of G, the Cancerian. Okay, what do we got here? Again with the towers coming up here. All right. We'll look at the drama cards first. We got the Ten of Wands, overload, stress, don't know what to do. It is in reverse, so it's where somebody's trying to get over something. Somebody's trying to move forward. We got 2 females here. So one of them is you and one of them is not. So this G looks like is still attached to somebody. One person's coming forward as the fast-paced thinker, the heavy-duty worker. They're a little bit cold about themselves and they get up in their head a little bit too much. This one here is more about long-term commitment and looking after people. But this one could be a financial type person, and this person could be more about government or official rules and things. But there's 2 females coming out in this person's reading. And again, it could be somebody that's in spirit. It could be this G person's mother or auntie or sister that's trying to get in. This G would like to have a new beginning, a new start, to do something new. They got the offer here. They want to start at the beginning. They want to learn about you, and you need to learn about them. Oh, you're waiting on this divorce paper from your ex, so there's a delay there. It needs to be finalised. There is this healing period that needs to go on. So G is probably thinking that you need to heal from all of that, and that it would be unwise to jump straight into something, no matter how much you feel for each other. It'd be unwise. Unless G is the person that you're divorcing. But yeah, you're being shown that a time of healing needs to happen here. We've got this sink or swim kind of card. The tower, you can either be standing on the tower and watching everything fall apart and doing nothing about it and you get pushed, or you can say, I'm going to jump in, I'm going to face it. I'm just going to do this. I've got to do this now. G is also balancing the financial situation and balancing 2 situations at the moment. They're trying to work out which way to go with something. And they're pretty much analysing what you're doing and what's going on. So they're looking at everything. There is a big financial feel to the reading. So if G is somebody new and not the person you're divorcing, I'd have to say that they're looking at your finances, their finances, and whether there's stability there apart from affection and love. If G is the person you're divorcing, they're looking at what they can do, you know, financially. Bottom of the deck, we've got wanting to rush in, wanting everything to happen, but then wanting to go slow. This is usually something to do with a business decision. So this G person is treating things like a business decision. This is the money person, this is the legal person. But this is also two sides, two people. So we had the two queens come out, you and somebody else, and now we've got two males coming out. So G and somebody else, okay? But this is fast energy, this is slow energy. So this is where somebody's getting very confused about everything. And the other intentions, we got two cards sitting together that represent dedication, marriage, stability, and doing things the right way, one step at a time. Yeah. So G is the new person. Okay, I think G is, the intentions are there, the love's there, that big 10's there, but they know that you've got healing. You've got healing there, and there's going to be some financial crap coming up with the whole divorce thing and all of that. And if there's kids involved, because I did pick up on the child energy before, if there's kids involved, that might be a hard run. All right, so that's what we got for you. Let's just do these just to get more information. Show me what's G's intentions with Athena. Once the divorce, everything, what's G's intentions and thoughts with Athena, with Sophie? What's G, the Cancerians, going to happen between G and Sophie? Wow. Right place, right time, being very lucky. Now there is a money thing here, so there's something about abundance and money here, and then there is wanting to put a ring on the finger, wanting something solid, wanting a commitment. So the thoughts and intentions are, once you're free, they want to have you. So that's what's there. Bottom of the deck, let's see what else. They desire you. Their intentions are to have you because you're beautiful, you're understanding, you're attractive to them. They want to communicate with you, they want things to happen, they want to get things moving, but they do feel that there's something holding things back. There is a stubborn energy there. And let's just do these. I've brought these in today for everybody. What we're going to do now is, what messages do you need to hear, Sophie? And also think about a yes and no question or an energy around a situation. So what's the energy around you and G? Will you get your divorce paper? You know, how's things going to go with that? So we're going to do top and bottom, 2 questions, and here we go. Good luck. First question, and don't write the questions on the screen, Sophie. You need to cut off what no longer serves a purpose. You have a very strong connection around you, and you need to also keep away from negative people. So you've got 2 negative energy cards about cutting something out and keeping away from this, and you've also got this very strong connection, which is very good. So I just think these are messages, not a yes, not a no. Yeah. And bottom of the deck with your second question, we have, you will be happy soon. The endings are near. So this is happiness in a new way. This is the divorce thing. And love hasn't been easy for you, but the new door is about to open. So that's pretty close to what's going on with you. Anyway, thank you for your donation, and let's move on to Jita's up next. Now, Jita, I'm just going to check the PayPal, because I've seen some PayPal stuff coming in. All right. We have Jada again. Jada has paid for, I think that's a mini. So we got Jada, then Jada with a mini, and then we got Crystal with 2 detail. 2. All right. So Jada, you're up next. I'll just have a quick drink of water. Jita, this is a detailed reading. Okay, Jita, here we go, looking at Anjan for you. Okay. Will Anjan come towards Jita and have a solid relationship? We're looking for 2, 4, 6. We're looking for 10 of hearts, 10 of diamonds. We're looking for diamonds and hearts. We're looking for matching kings and queens or jacks and queens. So let's see what's going to eventuate. Will Anjan come towards Jita for a serious relationship? Now, it could be way off in the distance, but let's have a look. Oh, it's a year away. It just keeps pushing a year away. There's something else that has to be done first. We do have a red 10, we do have the queen and everything. The last row is showing me it coming together as a serious relationship. The first row is showing me ups, downs, silence, a dream of something there, but it's just not happening. The second row is showing me an invitation to something more and the beginning of it. And then the third row is showing me once something is tied up, because you've got a card here that normally represents 2 people not committed, not in a relationship. But then the following cards are showing me 2 people making a final decision here and showing up as the king and the queen and together in love. And they made a final decision, but this was sitting at the top. The 2 was sitting at the top. So your first row is showing me basically what I think is you getting some surprises you don't like at the beginning here, finding out something, finding out that he was supposed to come see you or be with you, and you find out that he was out with his mates having a drink somewhere and totally forgot about you. There's this, I'm going to say it's a weak promise because it's sitting in amongst basically like gossip, other people saying you're too young or you're too old or whatever. It's like this is everybody's opinion about him, you. This will be your friends saying, just forget about him, go for somebody else. And it'll be his friends going, oh, she wants something too serious, just move on. So I just feel this is too much interference from everybody else, Jita. And that's where it's at the moment. It's like you have this tiny little dream of me and him together, engaged, we're going to do this, but it just doesn't come off at the moment. It's just not happening. Then we move to the middle row. We've got the invitation, we've got the, hey, do you want to come out with me? We've got a declaration of love coming from this lovely character here. So he's saying, hey, I love you, I want to be with you. Now the 2 aces were sitting side by side as well, which is a really good energy. We got nice surprises coming in here and saying, I'm ready to take that responsibility, I'm ready to do something, but I've just got to sort this out first. So I feel that this might have something to do because we got business cards there. I'm just going to stand up because my feet are going dead, cutting off the blood at the back of my legs here. I hate these chairs. Yeah, I just feel that this is where he's cutting a contract up, finishing something up so that he can focus on this. Because this is love and celebration. This is usually the mum and the dad and the wedding. You do have 3 aces though. If you had 4, it'd be something that's going to happen very quickly, like within the next weeks or months. I'm feeling like this is drawn out over the next 12 months though. So is he coming at you with something more solid? I have to say that yes. Majority of the cards were showing me yes. So we're going to move on to these now, and then we're going to do tarot. So just what other messages does Jita need to hear about Anjan? Yeah, okay, so that it's not stable at the moment, Jita. It's looking more like I might just give up on this right now, and then you have this little rush that it's still there. Hey there, Bethel, and welcome back. couldn't get online yesterday. I was one of the people, my whole household, a lot of businesses, we're all under Optus and went down. Had no network. I couldn't even send messages. Nothing was working. It was really kind of freaky. All right, Gita, what else do you need to know? Just think about a yes and no, just 2 questions in case the yes and no comes out. But this is just more messages about what's going down between Anjan and Gita. We have career success. Okay, so he's focused on his job. Having a plan B, getting ready to move forward. Oh, it's saying you might have been used, you need to say no on this. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Stop limiting yourself, stop playing things safe. You do have a soulmate twin flame card coming out, and it's just saying the love hasn't been easy, but the door will open. So that's just some extra messages there. And I don't know what that is all over that. I think it's caramel. All right, let's do the tarots. Show me the progress between Anjan and Gita. Is Anjan going to give her a solid promise for the future? Is Anjan and Gita, is there a solid promise for the future to be in a solid relationship with each other? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Good luck. The influence is still there. The first card out was the solid Emperor. The strength. Let's do this. Let's get this happening. Followed by the devil, the temptation, the gossip, the lies. And then putting a wall up. Like just putting a barrier up to move forward. Then we have the emotional detachment going on. We have somebody sitting there saying, I'm making the decisions and this is how it's going to happen. And then the new beginning coming forward in here. We also have the invitation, wishes coming true, but still holding on to the past at the same time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are very positive, and we have 2 negative cards or sort of not so positive. All right. Bottom of the deck, we've got you, we've got the 2 females coming up. So I feel this might be you and your mum, you and your friends, whoever, talking about this situation about Anjan. And someone's telling you, is it worth the trouble? Like it's a bit of an overload there. So is there going to be a promise for the future? The very first card out is the solid promise. I feel the Emperor is showing the solid promise. It's there, but there's all these other complications in the way at the moment. You or him needs to remove some sort of emotional attachment that you have to something else that's preventing this from moving forward. Because this is like he comes up with a bright idea and says, let's start this thing. You're going, oh my God, he's invited me to go do blah, blah, blah. My wishes have all and dreams have come true. But then you're like, I feel like I'm missing something here. So we got 1 card that's sort of pulling that journey back down again. So my understanding of what I've looked at here right now for you, Gita, is there is something, it's off in the distance, it's very up and down. You've got to get rid of the listening to other people though. So if you're listening to other people, it could be that you're getting influenced by them and then you start to feel angry energy or disappointed energy, and it's not because of anything that he has done, it's because of what your friends or your family have said to you about him. You know, and people do that, you know, friends and that do that. Okay. Okay, so Jada. Jada, who are we talking to there? Okay, so I'll have to look at those messages and scroll back when we get to you, Jada. You're up next. Okay, Jada, let's just see you and him again, you and Anjan. I'd like to say that it's solid, happily ever after, but it's just looking like it's up and down. And it's looking like other people are causing the up and down. And again, with the up and down. Okay, I'll show you the up and downs as we go. This is the invitation, the concrete, making a plan. This is the burdens along the way, the problems along the way. This is starting the new beginning. Now, I don't know how old you and Anjan are. This could represent having children, having the money to support those children and a family. If you already have children, it could be something to do with that. You have the key to success. You have the key to the perfect relationship. You have the harmony. You have the waiting game going on here. You have stuff starting to be understood. You have somebody else watching in to see where you're going, and then you have the happy home and contentment. Will you have something solid? I believe you eventually will. You've just got to find the direction, and then you've got the solid growth, but you've still got these other people confusing you here. You and Anjan need to talk to each other and block out everybody else. Who cares what your mum says, his dad says, whoever? What do you two want is need to communicate with each other, not be listening to the outside. And just now, I don't know where they went, but there was about 10 workmen that all came in, and I think they were the same ones that were on the roof and they could hear me. I don't know where they went, but all right. He's 27 and you're 20, he's 22 and you're 27. Okay, so straight away, there will be people saying, oh, she's going to be 30 and you're still not going to be her age. You know, in 3 years, you're going to be 30, in 3 years, he's still only going to be 25. So that there lays the problem, because a 22-year-old male, they're thinking about their career, their sport, their fun, not all of them, but thinking about settling down and kids and all of that is, yeah, when I get to 30 or whatever. So you've got a problem there, Gita, where, oh, sorry, we're looking at the wrong person here. Sorry, we're looking at the wrong person. I'm getting mixed up with two things here. He's the one who's getting guidance from the other people and he's getting confused. Okay, I've been getting a reading from you since the last 2 years. Most of the predictions have come true. Thank you so much for the guidance. Okay, all right, sorry about that, Jada. I was looking at Jada's thing there about the age difference between the two of you. All right, so we've done everything, haven't we? We've done everything for you. All right, Jada, that was you. Jada, we will do the normal yes or no thing, just to finish off. Jada, I'm coming to you in a minute. I've got to scroll back and read everything you've been saying there. Yeah, and Chris, everybody read what Chris is saying on the screen. If the workers or whatever come into this room, I will, if you do pay money, you might be getting a reading done, a recording done. I do have somebody else that's paying me and wants me to read later. I don't know what's happening with that because I haven't seen the money from them. Anyway, here we go. Wow. Gita, think about two situations or two questions and let's quickly finish. Yeah, sorry, Jada, I was looking at the thing about the ages. Sorry about that. I have to remember to not look at the screen and read stuff when I'm doing somebody's reading. Your first question is negative energy. This is stress and overthinking something. This is holding on to something that's finished, something that's gone. And this is trying to find something out, the unknown. So whatever your first question was, Jita, it's kind of confusing energy, negative kind of energy. Your second question is positive energy. We got two women talking about what they want to do. This could be two versions of yourself. One where you think about everything and one where you practical and you do things. This is thinking, this is practical. Okay, it could also be two women having a discussion about which way to do things, and you're looking at the two situations presented to you. Yes or no, not too sure. Jada, I'm not reading for you just yet. That was Jita. Jita, we are now finished. Thank you, Jita. All right, let me scroll back and see what's going on with Jada. Jada. Oh, everything's been retracted. Okay, so Jada, your question was, is Elijah, Cancer, genuinely interested in you? You are Scorpio. Okay. My grandson is Elijah and he's Gemini. My granddaughter is Cancer. So Elijah, Jada wants to know about Elijah. And he's Cancer, and you are Scorpio, you said. Oh, 2 water signs. That could work, but it could be very, very volatile as well at the same time. All right, so Jada, all your messages that you were writing. My apologies, Jada, when I was talking about the age thing. Okay, so now, Jada, yours is finished now. That was all yours. That was all Jada, apart from where I started talking about the 25 and 22, 27, 22. I thought that was you saying 27, 22, because I mentioned something about age. Age and babies and all of that in Jita's reading, okay? Does everybody love this new hair I've got growing here at the front? I don't know what happened, but it's like I've got this whole load of hair on both sides growing in here on the front of my head. I don't know. All right, so now we're up to Jada with, this is a mini reading. So Jada, this is a mini reading and you want to know if Elijah the Cancer is January. Are you still reading for me? Yeah. All right, let's just clear the air. Jada, your reading is finished. And now the new growth is nice. Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like this little piece hanging here. And it looks like white blonde, but it's actually, I think it's grey. It's white. It's white. All my temple hair is white. It's been white for a long time, the temples have been white. Something to do with the readings, I'm told. All right, so this is a mini reading for Jada. Okay, Jada, this is for you. 1, 2, 3. Is Elijah the Cancerian interested, genuinely interested in having a relationship with you? Is Elijah the Cancerian genuinely interested in Jada for pursuing a relationship? Now, I did see you mention something about somebody that crossed over, and I think when we were looking at your reading before, I was getting energy from the other side, and dates and numbers. Anyway, here we go. So this is a mini read, so we just do 3, 3, 3, and 3 from the bottom. You're going to like what I have to say. It starts off very rocky here. This is you, I believe. This is you, very suspicious, very concerned about whether this Elijah is responsible for his actions or whatever. And this is also your concern whether when he says something, whether he's being truthful or not. It's not bad, but it's where you're kind of on the fence about things. Here we have, he wants to take you out, he wants to enjoy things with you. He also has things that are in common with you. So your favourite football team might be the same as his, or you might enjoy coffee with caramel in it, and he goes, oh my God, that's my favourite, you know, like, so you've got a lot of things in common with each other, and you also share some common friendships as well, some circles. Here is taking responsibility and showing you things. I do feel that he presents himself as a single kind of energy though, and sometimes he might be a little bit sharp with things, or it could just mean that he's flashy, or he likes to wear, you know, labelled clothing, or you do. If it's you that wears particular jewelry or clothing or something, it could be where he desires that. He desires what you have and what you do as well. but that can represent somebody that sometimes can be a bit sharp or a bit cold with what they're doing. And it may be that he feels that at times you come across as being cold or shutting him out. Okay? I'm getting very hot. Again, we have this 5 of spades here. We've got 2 black 5s here. So we've got 6, we've got June, we've got 12, we've got 5, we've got 10. We've definitely got the energy of somebody in spirit around you to do with this connection. So we got a nice surprise here. You might be surprised to know that you have a soul connection to this guy. So this Elijah and you were meant to go on this journey. You're meant to try this. You're meant to do this. I do feel that there may be some things that you're wanting him to do or say that are just not him, or there's things that he's wanting you to participate or whatever, it's just not you. Because this is a forced change that's coming up in the dynamics of this connection you have with him. Now, I smiled and said, you're going to like what I have to say. Is he genuinely interested in you? Is he genuinely interested in having something with you? The bottom of the deck is commitment, enjoyment, and being solid and saying, let's do this. Let's be together. It's sitting at the bottom because I don't think you're there yet, Jada. I don't think you yourself are ready to have someone like this. But your question, is he giving you something like that? I'd have to say yes. He's definitely very interested. We got the soulmate connection there. You still have the connection to the person that you lost, because I did see where you wrote something about somebody that you've lost. And that connection's coming through very strong with this person. Something to do with the car, because you've got the double 5s here, the car, and a sudden change that happened. So if you were the one that I read the other day and the person died in the car accident, the boyfriend, yeah, that's always going to be in the readings. It won't even matter if 10 years passes, this person's still going to come through. But yeah, if that's not you, that's not what you were saying, there's definitely an energy in spirit, somebody that was here, somebody that's gone, something to do with a car or movement. 5 and 10, 6 and 12, June and May. All right. But I like this. Your boy, sickle cell skin disease. Okay. Well, that's not showing anything to do with that. These can represent sickness, and I wouldn't even know how to say that that's something like that. But your main question, let's keep the focus on Elijah. This was sitting underneath. So I believe that if you believe it, if you let that door open up, you can let somebody beautiful come in. But at the moment, I think the negative cards, I don't think that's Elijah. I think that's you. I think that's your fears more than anything. So let's quickly do these. Let's quickly do those. And up next, we've got Crystal with 2 detailed readings. Now, Crystal, I believe that your questions are on PayPal. I don't know if I can read them on there, because if they're long, I might be able to read one and not the other. Oh, his name was Tulu. Is watching over, protecting. Yeah, for sure. Just last messages, and just I want you to think about one question. We'll do it from the middle. One question, we'll do it from the middle. We'll just put them there. Okay, so top and bottom is just final messages about Elijah. Elijah the Cancerian, who's pursuing you or interested in you. Okay, they're jumping out at me, as you can see. So let's see. You need to trust it and take on something new. You've got a new beginning here. You could have success if that's what you're wanting. And you just got to start at the beginning, baby steps. This is baby steps, learning about this person and seeing where it goes. And bottom of the deck, you and him, you've got a friendship, you've got a new connection, you've got working together on him and going on that journey. Enjoy the ride. It's also a Cancer star sign, by the way. A lot of people would go, oh no, she's got 3-3 at the bottom, 3-3's third party. No, this is you making a choice and him making a choice, and this is you two working at this together. Just have a friendship and enjoy, okay? Now we'll just do a quick, like a yes or no or an energy reading to finish this off. Okay. All right, we got maybe yes, yes. So maybe yes at this stage. Maybe yes at this stage. This is your journey. This is what you're meant to be doing. This is the card of karma, the wheel of fortune. It's started. You're on the wheel. You've got to keep moving forward. You can't go backwards. Someone wants to rush at you and get something happening, and you're also over-analysing something at this time. So you might be over-analysing what Elijah says or what he does or what he participates in. All right? Okay, now it is hitting lunchtime and we may have people coming in here. There is somebody in here on the phone at the moment. So Chris, we're just going to put a delay at the moment on this. All right, Bethel as well has made a donation. So Bethel and Chris. Bethel, you paid for one detailed. I'm just wondering, what's in that other room there? I might finish up now because it is lunchtime, and I do think that the workers will be getting their lunch and coming in here. Now I've got somebody on a phone at the moment. Yeah, so we'll just give it a few minutes and see if this person's going to go out of here. I think he's just taking a call and he needs to talk. Anyway, if you can hear me at this level, I'll put my hearing aids in and then I can talk lower. I'll just put these in. Okay. All right, so okay guys, just let me know, does that sound better with me talking like at this level? Can you guys hear me nice and clear with the hearing aids in, and if I talk at this level? Because the hearing aids may actually be picking up on the TV even louder, because I can hear it even louder. Energy update for your job at Uprise and Haley. Oh, so you didn't go for the other job? You didn't end up transitioning back to the other job? Okay. Okay, so this sounds good. Did that person leave? Okay, he's gone now. He's gone. But we'll get this. I'm going to try and not talk gibbery jabbery. We'll keep on with this because, as I said, it is 12 o'clock and they could be coming in here for lunch. Unfortunately, I can't go in the room behind me. There's absolutely nobody in there, but the music's playing. I could try and see what happens, see whether I get a strike from YouTube, and I really don't want that to happen. So anyway, Chris, we're doing a 10-minute energy update. What's the energy around Haley and the job at Uprise for Crystal? You did apply and you haven't got your interview yet. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I thought that was all happening already. Okay, let's see. The energy, what's the energy for Crystal at Uprise and around Haley? Haley's your boss, isn't she? She's a manager or something? What's the energy for Crystal at Uprise? Okay, so we're going to put your name down. CH. Actually, no. We're going to do the rows of 3, 5 rows of 3, because that sort of shows where things are going. Okay, it starts off the reading really, really good. We got money, money, new direction. We've got something to do with overseas here, so I don't know if you communicate with people that are in a different state or overseas, but there's some sort of travel thing involved or some sort of mission, something coming up. You're feeling pretty good here. This is showing you feeling pretty secure in what you're doing. You may even be offered a pay rise or something like that. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. That was one of the workers. She just walked in one door, out another door, and she checked out that the area. So we may be going offline after this one. This is looking really good though, Crystal. Really, really good. What's coming towards you at Uprise? We have a bit of an up and down situation here. Someone has got the wrong information here because we're working with your job and information. If this was about a relationship, this would be with somebody hiding the truth or somebody's done the wrong thing. So there's some kind of hidden information here or wrong information. Then there is a talk that happens to kind of smooth this over. So this can be where you were given false information on something and then you sort it out. So I feel like you're sorting some kind of drama out here at work, and you're doing it on a personal level, not just to do with money. So what I mean by that is something went wrong for somebody within the work or the clients that you work with or whatever. The person's feelings got hurt. So you've come in to say, look, I'm going to rectify this situation. Don't you worry. I just feel like I can see you with your hand on somebody's shoulder and saying it's all going to be okay. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to sort this out. There is something here going on to do with an injury or incident to do with something personal at home. I feel a whole lot is directing me towards home because I just noticed like the hearts all sitting here, the three of hearts sitting here. So there can be something coming up and it's nothing to do with work. If it's not your family, it's somebody else that work and they got something going down personal and it's interfering with the job. Now, the only other way I could see this is somebody's getting miscommunication going on here. Because fives is all about communicating and it's your throat chakra. 5 is sending that message out. Reading a piece of paper and saying this is what we're going to do. Because it's black, it's showing me twice over. So I don't know if somebody did the wrong thing in the past and now they're repeating that same thing. But any information coming towards you, any kind of project you're supposed to be working on, Chris, make sure you have a look at the fine print or you have a look at who's signed off on a particular document. Because I just feel like there's some kind of confusing thing going on here. If it's not that, it's something to do with a personal matter. Also, I haven't heard you mention anything more about, was it your ankle or your foot or something where you had that injury? I'm wondering whether it's something to do with that as well, where you start to get a pain in the side of your ankle where you had it all fixed or whatever, and you might be looking at what you got to do to rectify the situation. So I'm not sure whether this is a medical issue, a family issue, or whether it's something to do with miscommunication. But that's sitting in the middle of the journey at Uprise. Okay, we have forced changes that are coming into play for somebody, not you. So there's some kind of change of direction that's going to happen. It may be because of you that they have to change direction, but I don't feel it's you that's having a forced change of direction. So let's say you do get this interview with this other place and you're going to leave, this would force their hand to change. Down here, you know how you had the 2 black 5s and I said the 3 versions of what it could be? They turn into 2 red 5s. You've got 4 5s come out in the reading. Now, normally I would say this is a new job. This is some news coming in. You're like, oh my God. And this is very beautiful energy. So I feel that this is you going on a new direction. that maybe things are getting not balanced where you are at Uprise. It starts the reading started really, really good. Really, really positive energy, really good energy. And then it went kind of pear-shaped in the middle there. We'll look at Hayley separately. We'll reshuffle and look at Hayley and you at work. Show me Hayley and work and Crystal, the connection between the two. We'll just do 333 with this part. Show me just Hayley. What's going on around Hayley and Uprise and Crystal? Ooh, okay, that's where the black energy is coming from Hayley. The bottom of the reading is this. Usually 2 10s this is a finishing and this is new beginning. This is the business, it represents the business. This represents the boss. So something is completed in regards to Hayley. And the black card is sitting at the end, and she's got, if we look at them this way, which is the way I normally look at them, forced changes are coming towards Hayley in regards to work and money and her management. In the middle, we have complications going on, paperwork, gossip, who's doing what's going on, but there's some kind of personal thing here at the same time. Some kind of passion and drive or whatever going on. Then her outcome cards are showing something she's very passionate about, making a strong commitment to it and bringing it to an end. Now, usually this kind of card setup I'm looking at here and I'm asking about her, this is something to do with her personal life. So she's got something that she's bringing to a close. She's very passionate about what she's doing. She does have forced changes, and it's like, you know the old saying about when you're handed lemons, make lemonade? That's what I feel what she's doing here. She's been handed something, either it's personal, it's to do with her relationship, or it's to do with work itself, where she feels like she's been handed something that doesn't work, and she's working her way through to bring something to a close to have something work really, really well. I know that all sounds confusing to me, to you, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe you understand what I'm talking about here. Let's have a look at tarots and see what we get there. Have a look at tarots. Show me Crystal's journey. Wow, did you see what flipped? I went to say, show me Crystal's journey, these two flipped. The Tower and Broken Heart. Wow. Show me Crystal's journey at Uprise with Hayley, the connection to Hayley and her job at Uprise. Show me the energy. Did the card just come out and go somewhere? That's weird. I'm sure that a card just came out of the deck. I'm going to have to count them when I'm finished. Okay, here we go. No, look, this is really, really good energy. So when I look at you and your connection to her and your job at Uprise, I get really good energy. Okay, we do have a bit of problems. We do have that. We do have the first card out was the confusion about things. And then we have this overload stuff with work. But then all the rest of the cards is trusting your own instincts, going on the journey that you want, money, 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, contracts, doing things the right way. We do have 3 sort of sad energies, and that I feel like this is showing me that you're leaving, that you're finishing things up and you're leaving, you're going somewhere else, and you've got the King of Cups and you've got the Judgment here. So if this is just about Uprise itself, any obstacles you will overcome, you will sort it out. But there is this emotional thing here. This can be returning to the past as well, because it's Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts is about where you reconnect with the past. You go to the past. Now, nobody's came in here at the moment. Whoa, I just had a little bit of vertigo. I notice whenever I wash my hair that I must get a bit of water in there, and then it starts that vertigo thing again. All right, Crystal, just to finish off, I'm going to use these and say any messages Crystal needs to hear. Just think about yes or no in case they come out. What does Crystal need to hear about her job at Uprise? What's going on there? What else does she need to hear? So just think about 2 yes or no's, Crystal, just in case they come out. Okay, this has nothing to do with the job. Love is in focus, so the love thing's coming up. You feel a little bit off balance with the job for some reason, and there may be something that you're wrong about at work. Also, your other messages, no yes or no there. You will be so happy soon. Travel is coming up. Now, when I did the poker deck, Crystal, I said it might have something to do with traveling, going somewhere or whatever to do with the job. I think that noise is coming from the roof. Yeah, so travel is showing up. And also you got the love is in the air and a very strong connection coming out when I'm asking about the job. So all I can think is that you're passionate about the job and you're very strong connected to what you're doing. That's the way I'm going to read it. All right, second question for Crystal. Updated love reading for Shannon and I. We've been communicating daily. Wow. Isn't that funny that I did a reading on Greg and then I did a reading on Larry and stuff like that, and I said next thing you know Shannon's going to show up, and he has. Wow, that's just crazy. All right, Chris, here we go, and then Bethel, we may get your reading done. If we don't, I'll do it and record it and send it to your messenger. All right, here we go, Crystal. Now, Crystal, if the people do come in here, I'll just stop and I'll start again. I'll go into the other room over there and I'll record it. I'm actually wondering whether I should just do that anyway. Because there's nobody in there. Maybe I should just go in there, but I do believe the music's up fairly high in there and I'd rather not go in there with that music playing. All right, let's get started. Now, Crystal, if I have to go offline, you know what I'll do. Can we close the room, guys? I don't think anybody else has paid. Let me just stop that. Let me make sure nobody else paid apart from Bethel. Okay, yeah, let's close the room, guys. That'll be it for the day. We've just got Crystal and Bethel, and then we'll finish. Now, I should be back online tomorrow. If you're watching and you've missed out today, yeah, I should be back online tomorrow. I'm just trying to think who the person was that asked me. They emailed me about a reading. I don't know if she came online or not. Anyway. Oh, and I just wanted to explain things to people. If you are watching right now or you're watching this later on, the thing I do when I go online, if I have to go offline and people have paid, that is why I'm offering to do the private readings. When you contact me and say, can you read for me, I want a mini reading or I want a detailed reading, those readings are for when I'm online. Now, if I put a message on the community page, sorry guys, not going to be online for the next couple of weeks, if you want a reading, I do offer that option. But in general terms, I usually do the readings online. The only reason I've been recording them and sending them is because I haven't been able to do them online because of other circumstances, okay? Because somebody recently sent me 2 lots of $2. Now the $2 thing is just an online thing. I'm not gonna set up everything, go into my room at home and set up everything to do two $2 readings, yes or no. It's just, sorry, but it's a waste of my time, you know, like the time and energy it takes for me to get it all set up, just to read two $2 questions. So I can't remember who it was that emailed me about that. And I'm not angry about it. I really appreciate any donations that come in. But yeah, if you are wanting a private reading, that's a whole different matter. Anyway, yeah, the girls are looking through the window at the guys up on the roof. So, all right, Crystal, reading on you and Shannon. Here we go. Shannon, energy between Shannon and Crystal. Where's things finally going with Shannon and Crystal? Is it finally going to erupt? I kept seeing him on the back burner, but let's see. Crystal and Shannon, where will this go? Now, this is only a short-term kind of look at this anyway, Crystal, so let's see where it's going in the next couple of weeks. Where's things going for Crystal and Shannon in the next couple of weeks? Do you want to know where things are going? That just fell out. And that. Now, that can be discussions, confusion, but that fell out. That flipped over. Where's things going? So I'd take the 8 as more talking, lots more talking, but there's a lot of passion and love there between you and Shannon. All right, we're going to do your name this time. S-T-A-N, Shannon. You've got another energy coming into your name, which you're literally turning your back on that particular individual. So you're talking about love things with Shannon, you're going over some different things from the past. There can be a little bit of edgy kind of feeling sometimes with him. And it may be a discussion about some other male for some reason. He may be talking about his father, your brother, an ex-boyfriend, whatever. But there's something where you're like, that's not the path for me. That's not what I want. So I'm wondering whether it's just basically showing me you want this journey with Shannon. This is happiness, enjoyment. You've got the soulmate connection there. Talking the truth, getting things out on the table. I feel like you're turning your back. See how the Queen, she's looking that way. You're turning your back on whoever this guy is. I don't think this is Shannon. I think this is somebody else that rings you up or whatever and says, hey, do you want to go out? You're sort of like, no, because you're focused on Shannon. I'm seeing a little bit of up and down for you personally in regards to Shannon. Sometimes you think that, yes, you know what he's talking about, you know where the journey's going, and then you're sort of like, he's confusing me again. Down here with Shannon, starts off the reading with this. Somebody that's trying to close something out, somebody that's making firm decisions right now. This is very strong sort of, I'm done with this, finished with this. And he wants to go on his journey. He is coming out as two people. I believe this is both him. This is him as the adult version of himself, very strong, very committed what he's doing. This is the playful little boy that needs to grow up. It's literally like father and son energy, what I'm seeing here. But I feel that's representing him, that he wants to have fun with you. He wants to have enjoyment with you. He's talking about the plans and being committed to what you want to do, and let's make plans together about what we're going to do. He's got this black 8 sitting on the end here, so that can be where there's some kind of gambling, drinking, excessive behaviour, or even a bad crowd. That he's looking at you, but there's something there at the same time that needs to be dealt with. Anyway, let's have another look at the names. Where's things going for C-H-S-T-A-L-E and N-N-Y-N? Wow. Okay, this is the invitation to something solid and stable. You're a bit wishy-washy with whether he's fully telling the truth or not. This is not bad, but it's just sort of where you're going, I want to believe this. I want to feel that this is going to work. But you have a little bit of fear there, Crystal, of he said this before, or he promised this before, is this going to work? I think it's going to work. This is what's coming. You're sitting there looking at is he telling the truth or not? Because she's looking at the 2 5s, right? So you're sort of what he did in the past, how things were in the past. But when you turn around, this is making plans together, solid plans together. There is a single energy thing in there still. So it's sort of like where you're not really fully giving yourself over to him, or he's not fully giving himself just yet. But there's a lot of enjoyment there, there's structure there. It feels very nice. It also, on a different tone, which has nothing to do with Shannon, this could be you finishing up a job and going into the new job and being very successful and very happy. Okay, so it could be just about your transition there as well, which is going to affect how you are with him as well. With Shannon, he's offering you the King of Love, the King of Cups. He's in 2 minds like you are. He's concerned that there's not just him, that you've got other people that are interested in you. So I don't know if you've had a conversation with him that this person came forward, that person, but he knows that if he doesn't do something, that he could lose you. He does have something he's facing here, some kind of forced challenge going on. I feel this is something to do with a female in his life, his mother. There's some kind of challenge here. And it comes as a surprise to him because he's offering the love thing and this thing's creeping up in the background, whatever it is. I don't think it's anything to do with another woman. I think it's something to do with a personal matter, possibly a health-related matter, something to do with the bowel, the bladder, the kidneys, and all of that sort of thing. Okay, let's see what the tarots have to say about this connection to him. So it's a little bit up and down. I like that you had the soulmate and the 10 of hearts come out. And I like that you've got that journey turning around there, Crystal, with him. Maybe he's finally going to do something solid. Show me, Shannon and Crystal, where's things going to go from here? Where's things going to go for Shannon and Crystal from here? Is he the one with the glasses and the tight t-shirt that you sent me a picture when I asked you before about him? He's really good looking. I don't know, you showed me a picture of the one that's a chef or something that's online. He's really good looking. Really good looking men. Or maybe the one with the glasses and the t-shirt, tight t-shirt and the muscles is the same one that's got the cooking thing. Oh, what are you saying down there? Sorry. Crystal. I'm focused on whoever wants to give me what I want and I can give him what he wants. Okay. And I do, and I told him. Oh, he had a cancer before. Okay, well, hopefully that thing I seen with a bit of a sickness or something, hopefully it's not something creeping up with him. I don't think cancer, but I just feel like there may be a thing that he needs to look out for. And the thing was, it was double black 4, which is usually to do with, I think it was double black 4, wasn't it? It's a double black 4. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No. No, I was going to say I was seeing 4s in my head, and 4s normally means the thyroid or a hormone thing. Okay, so it could be to do with testosterone, all of that sort of thing. All right, where's things going with you and him? Very slow and patient That's where it's going. A firm commitment is on the horizon here, and choosing you. This is choosing a direction together. I like this. I like it. Just got to be patient. There is something on the horizon for him. Something he's got to face here. Something that's hard to face here. So we got him sitting here ready to go on the journey, but it's like throwing yourself in the deep end, and a bit of stress and worry and fear going on here. He's also got these cards sitting here about just not trusting in himself or whatever, but guess what the cards finish with? The Ace of Cups, where it's going to eventually go. So I feel like there's a work ahead with him. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck we got Emperor, Devil and Lovers. So I feel that this is one or both of you stepping up to the plate, avoiding temptation or hidden things and saying, let's do this. Let's bring this thing together. I'm just gonna, the buzz is going, but I just want to reshuffle. I mean, you've paid extra anyway. I just want more information on this black area here. Show me what this is all about. Why is the Tower, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords and 10 of Swords all sitting here in where things are going? Why is this sitting here? Because the outcome card is the 10 of Cups and the Lovers. Your outcome, and then you've got that, the Ace of Pentacles here making a firm decision. I just feel there's something else going to happen in the background. You know how you could be at a wedding and you're enjoying yourself and everything, and you get a phone call. Oh, grandma, blah, 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 fell over. She's cut a leg open. We don't know what we're going to do. It's looking really bad. So you're at a beautiful place with each other, but something hits. Something hits here. It could be a financial thing. Could be a financial thing. Anyway, let's see if we get some more just to finish this off. It's not really giving me much. Why these cards are here are possibly manifesting these things. Worried about disaster, worried about that it's not going to work. So it could be his doing or your doing, like where he's going, oh, what if this doesn't work? What if I do this? What if I leave where I live and come to live where she is and it doesn't work? You know, it can be foretelling a bad future. This is somebody stressing in their own head about what's going to happen. And this is also somebody being really delusional about what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, what's going to happen. I just feel like this is all about fear. What we got shown here is making a choice, balancing things out, trusting your intuition that it will be good, and hanging around waiting. So you start the reading with waiting and you finish the reading with waiting. So, sorry, it wasn't really like straightforward with things. I do see Lovers, I do see Ace of Cups, I do see Emperor. All right, let's do the message cards. What other messages does Crystal need to hear about the story of her and Shannon? Where is this thing going? Crystal and Shannon. Where will this thing go? It said a deep love connection, if you're wondering what that was that flipped over. A serious love connection. It can work. It could work. Love is the focus here. And connect to the inner voice. What do you want and what does he want? Is it gelling? At the bottom, change of career is coming up. Stop limiting yourself. Don't play it safe anymore. And it's talking about being used and saying no. I don't know why that's in there, because underneath it says celebration, wedding parties. I don't know why that's come up. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we have there for you. We didn't get a yes or no, so we'll just do top and bottom of these as well. Just 2 energy readings for Crystal, whatever she's thinking about, top and bottom. 2 more energy readings for Crystal. And then Bethel, you're up next. Bethel, I'm just going to check PayPal because I think somebody else paid, and if that person's not on my WhatsApp or my, Messenger, I might do theirs. I'll just have a look. I don't know why somebody paid because I am finished. Oh, it's you, Crystal. Larry. Oh, God. You got Larry. He wants you to go meet his parents. Now, that's probably why this Channon and you thing. Yeah. Okay. All right, Crystal, your messages or your energy readings, just to finish off that first section. We have the star, we have the lilies, and we have the travel. Beautiful energy. This is going on a journey, wishes coming true, sexual desire, love, passion, and going on a journey. I love it. I love it. I love what you've got there. And I'm going to love the second one, the second question or the energy reading. We've got choices coming up. You're choosing between two things, probably Shannon and Larry. We've got celebration and feeling really loved and appreciated. And then we've got news coming in that you've been waiting for. Something you've been waiting for is coming towards you. Very positive energy here. A decision to be made is coming up. Okay? All right, Crystal, up next we have Bethel with a detailed reading, and then we got Chris with another detail. I'll keep going. There's nobody in here. It's 12:30. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday I was in here and they didn't come in here and have their lunch, so those workers I seen before, they're all sitting out there having lunch. So I think they were looking in here and thinking of coming in here, but because I'm in here and doing this, they decided not to, which is good of them. Thank you so much. All right, so Bethel, I need to know your question. Is Bethel here or has she gone offline? Bethel has wrote, general reading, legal. You've got court on Tuesday, or good luck with that. They changed the date on Friday by surprise. Ooh, don't like when they do that. All right, that's all I can read on here, Bethel, so I'm assuming that's all you said. So you've got court on Tuesday. On Friday, they informed you that the date had been changed. I've got the hiccups. Pineapple. Hopefully that will stop. I had them yesterday and I said pineapple and it stopped. It stopped. It's weird. Has anybody else tried that at home? That if you're hiccuping and you just say pineapple, say it, take a breath and go pineapple. I think it's more to do with taking a deep breath and then, saying the word than the word itself. Anyway, a lady told me that in a shopping centre when I had the hiccups one day. She said, my daughter says it works, just try it. And I did, and it worked. All right, Bethel, here we go. Good luck. I really, really hope this is positive, Bethel. Bethel has court on Tuesday. How will things go for Bethel on Tuesday? How will court go for Bethel on Tuesday? I'm sending you all the best energy in the world about your court date, Bethel. I really, really think that it's time the truth came out and justice was served in this episode you've been going through. It's just so wrong what happened to you. Anyway, let's see. How will things go for Bethel in court on Tuesday next week? I keep hearing delay, 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 so don't be surprised if it's delayed again. But you go there and then they say, we need to come back. I'm looking for a 9 of diamonds. No, it's not there. Okay, so this is the courtroom over here, so we're not getting too worried about that. The cards start with the past and things going on, recollecting all the past, which is you're going to court to talk about what happened and what's the next step. There is a supportive group beside you, but there's also a negative group. So this is your group and the opposition. And literally when I see this, let's say you were going for, your bill is $8,000, you get $8,000. So this would be the bill, this would be the money. So whatever you've got, it's showing me that it would be even. So they may be offering you 80,000, but 80,000 will barely cover the costs of the hospital, the car, the work that you've lost, whatever. So whatever it is, it's like an offer of something that barely breaks even. There is some sort of information there from a third party that you're not going to like. It's not too drastic, but it's like something's come out the woodwork that wasn't there before. Somebody else is deciding to say something. And it's not too severe. Now this can represent drugs, alcohol, all of that sort of thing. But the fact that you've got this sitting here is like you've got proof of the opposite sort of thing. So now the middle of the cards are showing you being extremely stressed. I don't know if you have panic attacks or things like that like I do, but this is you sort of like angry at the same time as being in an anxiety mode, and you're literally wanting to shout, they did the wrong thing, they did the wrong thing, and there's people coming in here, so I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop. So Crystal, I'll be recording yours, and Bethel, I'll record yours and send it to Messenger for you. Okay, guys? Okay, so that's it. I'm finished for the day. Thank you everybody that helped out. Nina, just leave my thing in WhatsApp, leave your question in WhatsApp, and we'll have a look at that later. So yeah, sorry about that, Bethel. What the hell? All right. Yeah, everybody's in here now, so I'm just going to turn this thing off. Thank you everybody, thank you all to the people that donated. Hello to all the newcomers to the channel, and I should be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I really thought they weren't coming in here for lunch because it was 12:30, but I was wrong. Anyway, I'll try and get online earlier tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Bye for now.